How good are you at taking a compliment? There's some really interesting research about how we can build bonds and relationships and feel closer to people, and one of them has to do with how we take a compliment. So, this is the second in a multi part coaching series that I'm doing around ways to just close the gap between where you are and where you really want to be. And this time, I want to just talk about a really simple element of relationships, even relationships that aren't that close. And that has to do with receiving a compliment. Imagine for a moment that you got a really great gift. It was beautifully wrapped, it was really thoughtful, and you looked at it and you just said, "Oh, no, thank you." I mean, that was so nice of you to do that, but I don't want it. I can't take it. How would you feel if you were the person giving that gift? You'd feel rejected. You'd feel like there was some sort of a separation. You probably would feel a little confused about why the person isn't taking the thing that you so thoughtfully prepared. And that's exactly what happens when someone says, "You look absolutely beautiful today." And you go, "Oh no, not this," right? "Wow, that project was amazing." "Oh, it wasn't me, it was everybody else." Here's what I want you to do. The next time you receive a compliment, I want you to actually take it in and simply say, "Thank you. I really appreciate that." Because here's what happens when someone gives something to us, they're actually extending a bond in that relationship. And when you actually receive it, you cement that bond. You're actually building the little blocks of relationship simply by saying, "Thank you." And if that feels hard, there are three things I want to share that can actually help you understand why it shouldn't be so hard and why it can be so good. These actually come from a book I wrote called Life Coaching for Successful Women. So, the first one is that, you know what, you have attributes that are worthy of a compliment. That's it. I mean, even if you're humble, you can acknowledge that you're blessed, right? And there are attributes you have, things that come naturally to you, elements of you and your personality that are worthy of a compliment and acknowledgement. Secondly, humility does not preclude you from actually accepting a compliment. It's gratitude that you're expressing. It is not the rejection of being humble. It's saying, "Thank you," because you know what? People don't have to compliment you, they don't have to acknowledge, but when they do, it feels good. And that is something worth being grateful for. And number three, the refusal to accept a compliment oftentimes is a sign of a struggle to value yourself. So when other people compliment you, not only are they valuing you, what you've done, who you are, even your taste, right? You're also valuing you when you receive that compliment. So try it out today, tomorrow, this week. Next time you receive a compliment, even if it feels uncomfortable, I want you to simply smile and say, "Thank you." So, you know what? Coaching yourself, noticing the things that you do that might be kind of making it hard for you to close the gap between where you are and where you really want to be. Being able to stop and do that is really about coaching. It's about coaching yourself. And coaching is a skill that's not only important for us to use with ourselves, but to use with others. So if you've ever thought about coaching, about becoming a coach for others, about coaching as one of your leadership skills, coaching as a parent, coaching in a volunteer capacity, whatever the case, I want you to check out the Coach Training Intensive. We have another one coming up here at the CAP Institute. It's live and it is virtual and is the prerequisite for our coach certification program, the Certified Personal and Executive Coach program. So check it out at capinstitute.com. And until next time, I want you to simply receive the compliments with a thank you.